Hello students, today we will discuss about the topic human development. It is the third chapter of your book named India, People and Economy. So first of all we have to know about what is the concept of human development. What is human development? So human development is enlarging the people's capabilities, people's choice, opportunities, freedom, empowerment, health facility, income, etc. So mainly human development is the enlarging all the capabilities of human being or enlarging the abilities of human beings. How can we enlarge the capabilities or abilities? By giving them opportunities, freedom, empowerment, health facility and income. That means income means employment. Okay, so it is called the human development. The next is measuring human development. What is the measurement of how can we measure the human development? We take three indicators to measure the human development. These three indicators are health, education and access to resource. Each and every indicator is given an weightage of 1 out of 3. So the total weightage is 1. So main three indicators of human development is health, education and access to resource, and each and every indicator has given the weightage of 1 out of 3 and the total weightage is 1. So the score of human development may be vary between 0 to 1. When the score is near the 1, the rank of that area will be at the top in the human development, and if a country get the score near the 0, the country will be ranked at the bottom of the list. Next, human development in India. India ranked 131st in terms of human development index. So with the score of 0.624 in 2016. So in 2016 the rank of India was 131st in human development index published by UNDP, means United Nations Development Program. In 2018 the rank of India was 130th with a score of 0.640, and in 2019 India ranked 129th position with a score of 0.647. So the latest data shows that the rank of India was 129th in 2019 with a score of 0.647. This data indicates socio-economic progress of India. Why? Because if we look at the rank of India since 2016 to 2019, we will see that the rank is gradually decreasing and the score in human development index is gradually increasing. Norway occupied the first position in terms of human development index in the world. So Norway is at the top in the Human Development Index list in reference to world. Next are the indicators of human development. The main three indicators of human development are health, education and access to resource. So there are three indicators. These are health, education and access to resource. Health is measured by life expectancy at birth. That means if the life expectancy at birth is high, the health condition will be very good of a particular country. Next is education. The indicator education is measured by adult literacy rates and gross enrollment ratio. So education is measured by adult literacy rate. That means how many adult population in a country is literate. That indicates the educational system, educational facility of that particular country. And next is the gross enrollment ratio. How many students are enrolled into the school indicates the educational facility of any country. Next is access to resource. Access to resource is measured by purchasing power in US dollar. So these are the three indicators of human development. Except these indicators, India follows the other indicators also. First is indicator of economic attainment. This indicator of economic attainment is indicated by rich resource base, equal distribution of resources among all citizens and per capita income. The resource base of a state or of a country, if we say about India, the rich resource base of a state is high. If the resource base of a state is very high, the state ranked at towards the top of the Human Development Index list. Next is equal distribution of resources among all citizens. We can see that enough resources available in a state, but these resources are not equally distributed to all the people. As a result, there is two groups. They are formed two groups. One is rich, second is poor. So if we want to progress in Human Development Index, the equal distribution of resources is very necessary. And the third is per capita income. Per capita income also indicates the economic attainment of a state. If the per capita income of a state rises, the economy of that particular state will also be rise. Economically developed states are Maharashtra, Punjab, Haryana, Gujarat and Delhi in India, and the states of UP, Bihar, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Assam and Jammu and Kashmir are the poor states. Next is the indicators of healthy life. Which are the indicators of healthy life? First of all is long life expectancy at birth. If the life expectancy at birth of people of a state is high, it indicates the healthy life of that particular state. The next is freedom free from illness. If the people are free from illness, it also indicates the healthy life of that particular state. Okay, next is low infant mortality rate. Low infant mortality rate means generally we see that the child dies after birth frequently in different Indian states. So where low infant mortality rate, where infant mortality rate is low, the state is developed in respect of human development. How to measure these problems? To measure these problems, we should provide pre and postnatal healthcare, old age healthcare, adequate nutrition, safety of individual. These measures can be taken to overcome these problems. Next, the indicators of social empowerment. What are the indicators of social empowerment? Freedom from hunger, freedom from poverty, freedom from servitude, and freedom from bondage. So these are the indicators of social empowerment. Next is access to knowledge. It also indicates the education facility of a state. Next, the gender selected literacy rate. So in India we frequently see that the gender selected segregation, gender wise segregation or caste wise segregation of population. So to overcome these problems, we should empower the female population mainly, especially the female population and the backward groups of people. If we empower them, the human development index will rise automatically. Next, measures how these problems may be overcome. These problems may be overcome by enlarging the participation of each and every individual in the exercise of their capabilities and choices in the society. So to overcome these problems, every individual should participate according to their capabilities and choice in the society. Next, Human Development Index in India. Kerala is at the top in the Human Development Index list in India with the score of 0.790, and Kerala is followed by Delhi 0.750, Himachal Pradesh with the score of 0.652, Goa with the score of 0.617, and Punjab with the score of 0.605, and Chhattisgarh is at the bottom of the list having the score of 0.358, followed by Odisha whose score is 0.362, and Bihar with the score of 0.367. So we can see the uneven human development index between the Indian states. There are many reasons behind this uneven distribution of human development index in India. These causes can be classified as socio-political causes, economic causes, historical causes. So these factors influence the uneven distribution of human development index in India. Next, the population, environment and development. Here we learn about the relationship between population, environment and development. So the relation between population, environment and development is very complex. If the population rises, the environmental degradation also arises with the rising population, and development also causes environmental problems, environmental degradation. Generally, we know that with the development, environmental degradation may be slow down, but actually with the development various environmental problems arises. Let's take a look about the relationship between population, environment and development. Increasing population and development causes negative impact on environment many times. Why? Because increasing population causes the gap between demand and supply of resources of an area. So this gap causes problem in our society and environment. Next is proper balance between resource and development is required. So to overcome these problems, the gap between supply and demand of resource, we have to maintain the proper balance between resource and development. Next, nations should reduce military expenditure, demobilization of armed force, and should give emphasis on production of basic goods and services. So to overcome the problems arised by overpopulation, environmental degradation by development, we should reduce military expenditure and we should demobilize the armed force and should give emphasis on production of basic goods and services. Okay, thank you.